And so we're going to go through and do a tier list of birds and see how that goes. So the group of birds that I have this time are gulls and terns. So picked all of the gulls and terns of North America that are regularly occurring. Left out some of the super rare ones, but included things like black noddy and white tern and stuff like that that occur in Hawaii and stuff like that. So U.S. and Canada. And there's about 30 or 40 or something. And so for folks who might not be familiar with this, what we have here is different tiers or kind of rankings. And we're going to go through every bird, and I'm going to pick what my take is on this. But I also really want to hear what your take is on it, even if it's wrong, because I'm obviously going to be right because I'm the one ranking them. So regardless of what that is, S is the highest. S is like super, and then A, B, C, D. And if there's something we just decide we really just hate, we can make an F and put it in there. Last time we did ducks, and we had to make an E at the top for eider because eider is so amazing. So we'll see how it goes, go from there. But so we'll just go through, rank them all, and I'll pull up the page for each of them, go through, talk about all of them. So this is a birding tier list, and you can all do this too. Actually, yeah, what I can do is I'll drop the link in here, and you all should be able to click on that and also make your own. So it'd actually be really curious if you want to, when we go through each one, when I go through it, you can go through and put yours in as well, and then you can save yours and share a link to that at the end, because that would be kind of funny. Confused, why aren't they all S? Oh, they're never all S, but we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for the warblers one for this. That one I feel is going to be one's going to be a little bit knock down, drag out, but we'll see. Cool. So our first bird here is black-legged kittiwake. Black-legged kittiwake. I love black-legged kittiwakes. I'm not gonna lie. They're just like so cute. The proportions are amazing. Like the short legs, the gigantic head. They're adorable. They nest on cliffs. They look really cool. I love the patterns. This is like a strong start. To me, this is definitely at least an A. Maybe an S? I'm not sure. I don't know. I love kittiwakes. I love kittiwakes. What do you... Kittiwakes are awesome, right? Less exciting kittiwake. Well, kittiwake's still a kittiwake. I think I'm going to put it in... Oh, man, I really like kittiwakes. I'm going to put it in A. I'm not going to start out too strong. A tier. What would you all give kittiwake? The other one might be better. I haven't seen the other one, so that makes it a little bit less. There's a personal element of this too. Never not excited when you see it. Compared to true S tier. Well, so that's the thing. So there can be a bunch of birds in S. You can rank them within S. Like probably A, perhaps even B. Kittiwake, black-legged kittiwake is not a B bird. I disagree with that. Agreed A. Okay, we got some A's. I agree. It's an A. Okay. Next bird's a fun one. This is one of the rare ones. That is another one I think is really cool. Man, maybe pizza for breakfast is right. Maybe these are all really cool ones. Black-tailed gull just has this like elegance about it. Just the really nice long wings, just really attenuated, slim. I like the bill is really cool. It's like for all the other birds that have like black and red on the bill, it's like they're just not fully grown basically, or California gull. But these look really nice. And the young ones are really cool too. They have all this duskiness. So this is a bird that's normally in Asia, but turns up in the northwestern US mostly. I might have to... Oh, breeding colony of black-tailed gulls in Japan. Yeah, that's awesome. I think gulls in general are mid. Wow, people are hating tonight. I'm gonna put black-tailed gull as A as well. I think. Like, I feel like it's above average. So B is average. Yeah, very good bill, Seth. B is average. I think black-tailed gull is not an average gull, I would say. They are above average, but they're not like the most mind-blowing thing I've ever seen in my life. I think it's an A. Above or below kittiwake? I think black-tailed gull, I think I like them less than kittiwakes. I think kittiwake is better than black-tailed gull. Am I wrong? I think kittiwake's better. Black-tailed gull is pretty nice. There's the eponymous blacktail. Okay, I'm gonna put it in A, low A. It's happening. Human skull. We can look at a photo, but I'm putting this in S. Okay, what anybody says. This is an incredible bird. It's like the inverted gull. It's like you take everything, inverted gull, blood red bill. They look so cool. They always look cool. They're just amazing. Absolute, unquestionable S tier. If anyone else thinks anything else, you're wrong. S tier. Absolutely. So cool. I love them every time. Yeah, Tom. Love that bell. Love that bell. Yeah, you can't get sick of human skull. It's scientifically impossible. It's been proven. So here's an interesting one. So this is the bird formerly known as mew gull, that is now 2 species, where the first one is now common gull. So common gull consists of 2 broad different groups. So there's kind of the European common gull, and then the Kamchatka common gull, and then there's weird stuff that happens in the middle of Asia that I don't think anybody really knows. There's a bunch of weird taxa there that are just strange. So common gull. So this is actually the photo we're using here. So this is the Kamchatka one. Really dark eye, streaky head, really dark on the back. Pretty cute. Little dainty bill. But a little evil cute. And then the European one is a little bit paler in the mantle. Not as much head streaking. And then there's a bit of a different wing pattern. And especially the young ones have really tiny little bills. I don't know. I don't love these. I'm not gonna lie. Common gull specifically. Common gull is like, I mean, we'll get to short-billed gull next. I like short-billed gull better than common gull. I don't know if common gull is like, I don't know. I have to admit we're almost at ring-billed gull, and I'll save my take on that. But I think common gull is B or a C. I feel maybe a C. They're like, yeah, they're just very meh to me. I think I'm gonna put common gull in a C. Common D. Well, cam is D. Like you can't split those out. They're the same. For now. Okay. So I'm putting this in C. We got a B tier for that. So I'm gonna go to the next one here. And so the next one is short-billed gull. So this is, again, the species formerly known as mew gull that was split into, in the old world, common gull, and in the new world, short-billed gull. And I love short-billed gulls. I actually don't like these photos of them very much, but I like them when they look like this. Where are they? Where are the cute ones? They have potential to be very cute. Here we go. Look at that. That thing's adorable. Like the proportions to me are like hilariously off. It's like they took a head from a bird that's like 20% smaller and put it on this bigger bird, and it almost looks like photoshopped. And they're so cute. They have a little bill. The eye looks very friendly. I like them. Yes, very small. Oh, we got an A+. I'm not sure about A+. I would put them, I think for me they're a low A or a high B. Yeah, small head. Very small. I think I'm going to put them low A, like the bottom of A. Whatever else goes in A, they're the last for A for me. They're just too cute. Like just too cute. I think they're so much better than the like evilness of the common gull, personally. I would much rather them. Okay, now we're getting to the next one, ring-billed gull. I'm curious, but before I share my opinion, what do people think here about ring-billed gull? For folks who aren't familiar, this is like the gull of so much of North America. This is what you see outside of McDonald's or in the local pond or on the local field, whatever it might be. 99% you see, they're like rats. Ooh, they're my default gull, and I love them. Okay, seeing different responses to things being common. Low B. Default, solid B, just average. High C, okay. Got a little spectrum of opinions. Seems like most folks are around B or C. Something like that. Default, colonies are cool. Got a B. Okay. My hot take, I think ring-billed gulls are trash. I don't like ring-billed gulls. I think they're terrible, and I don't like them. And they're every time I see a ring-billed gull, I want it to be something else. Every time, I've never looked at a ring-billed gull and been like, yeah, I'm happy you're a ring-billed gull. I've always wanted it to be something else. And they are a D. They're a solid D. They're just garbage for me. I'm like tempted to make an F tier just to put ring-billed gull in it. They're potentially the worst bird of all birds to me. I don't like ring-billed gulls. That's my take. This is why y'all need to do your own. I don't like ring-billed gulls. This is why we do this. I don't feel the same about common yellowthroat. I'm so excited for warblers. Warblers, people are going to get so angry, and I cannot wait. Inland herring gulls are better than ring-billed gulls? Well, here's the question. When have you ever looked at a ring-billed gull and not wished it was another gull? Has there ever, or another anything, has that ever happened? Have you ever been like, man, I'm so happy you're a ring-billed gull right now? Can anybody honestly say that to me? That's my question. You know? Okay. Some CBCs. Okay, we got some fans in here. Guaranteed bird. Okay. Okay, I will admit that they're there when you need them. If you're like, man, I'm feeling down, I just need a gull in my life today. Ring-billed gull has got you. They're like the old faithful. They're the good friend. I'll give them that. Too bad they're just garbage. Okay, let's move on. They are magnets for the rarities. But imagine if there were no ring-billed gulls and they'd all just be rarities. They're all that's there for me. I'm going home to take a nap. It's perfect. Oh, Luke, we should do the Warblers one together. Are you down for that? That would be so good. We can actually shout. That would be perfect. Herring gulls are the guaranteed gull for a couple of CBCs, but ring-billed can be dodgy. Okay, awesome. Let's do it. But all too often, the rarities wouldn't be there without the ring-billed gulls there. Well, we live in a world with ring-billed gulls. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, we're moving on. I don't want to talk about ring-billed gulls anymore. It's taking up too much of my life. Okay, this next one is a western gull. Really pale mantled one. Western gull is kind of a cool one. So, western, it's far better than ring-billed gull, obviously. All throughout west coast of the U.S. and southern Canada, and they're kind of, I kind of like how the southern ones, this must be a southern one, yeah. Well, it's Humboldt, not too far south. They're darker the further south they get, and paler the further north. There must be some of that contained in here. A lot of that's maybe just due to the San Diego one, pretty dark. Maybe just due to intergradation, where they do that a lot. Yeah, here's one in Oregon that's paler. So they hybridize a lot with, I think is the next one. No, it's not. Well, I can just make it the next one. Glaucous winged gull. So we can look at that one next, because when they overlap, they just totally blend together. But they're kind of cool. Yeah, big old bruiser gulls, big old head, big old bill. I like the way they're built, you know? Confident. They know what's up. They don't have a bill quite as big as a yellow-footed. The pink legs. I don't know. What do y'all give westerns? What do you think? I kind of like the. Is there a good young one in here? Young ones are kind of cool. I like the all brownness of them. Yeah, with the bold patterning here. Trash heap gull. You still talking about ringbills? Man. Oh, look at that. How can you rate this low? Fuzzy baby. It's so cute. It's a family. Oh, this is a cool photo. I love photos like this that have a cool, like an interesting thing. We got a solid A for one. I might put these as B for me, I think. I think Western, like, I don't have super strong feelings about it. There's some things I like about it. Something that's like, it's fine. It's not amazing. It's not the worst. But it's fun. Western Gull's a B for me. Any coastal town around here? Western glaucous-winged rule of landfall. Yeah, so we can segue from here into glaucous-winged gull, which is pretty similar in build in a lot of ways. A little bit daintier, like a finer bill and a finer head, but still a kind of big, bulky bird. And they have this kind of pale grayish wings. And basically, they go down the west coast of North America, and then this whole zone where they overlap in breeding is like this massive swarm of confusion. If you go in there, it's just like you look at so many of the gulls and you're just like, that's a gull. Cool. You don't really know where it is, and then a lot of birds go down into California and stuff that, at least to me, it's like, cool, there's something going on here. But then all the ones up here are pure glaucous wings, and all the ones down here are pure westerns. And they're kind of cool. I like them more than Western, I think. I like the kind of, it's almost like stenciled patterning on the head and breast. It's like very unique, I feel, of gulls. Like a lot of stuff is just kind of streaky, where they're kind of like smudgy. It's a little bit different. Seagull connoisseurs. I like their wingtips. I don't know. What do y'all think for glaucous winged? I think I might put it B above Western, though. I think glaucous wing is better than Western, right? I think it's a cooler bird. I think I'm gonna put it right here, above Western. Okay, did that. Got Western. Got that. Oh, we have a Western is better. I like glaucous wings. I like the winter glaucous wings too. They're just kind of all pale, coffee with cream. Kind of nice. Okay. Yeah, I do like the cool and dark ones down in Southern California. Okay, so now we're back to, it's not, I do this all the time. So for folks who might not be aware, there's both a yellow-legged gull and a yellow-footed gull, because people that name birds are very unimaginative. So yellow-legged gull occurs in the Old World. It is not one that we're looking at today. Yellow-footed gull is the one we looked at before, the one that's in Nevada right now. And yellow-footed gull, I really like. I think they're really fun. Like we were talking about earlier, had some really fun experiences with them in Baja. And these young ones are really cool, weird. I've never seen a young gull that looks quite like this. It's like most similar to Heermann's almost. It's really cool. I'm going to put that as an A tier. I think it's an A tier bird. I think that is better than black-tailed gull, I think. Kittiwake? I love kittiwakes. I think one of my loves for kittiwake was like born from like being at kittiwake colonies. Like I'll always remember in northern Norway, like going to a kittiwake nesting cliff, and it was just like a cliff on this reserve, and they were nesting on this cliff, and you could go and like belly crawl to the edge of the cliff and just poke your head over the edge, and like 8 feet below you there were walls of nesting kittiwakes, and just like being able to look down this like 700-foot cliff, and it's just kittiwakes flying in and out from all their nests. That was like, I love this bird. That's what does it for me. Got a high A tier for yellow-footed. Yellow-footed's cool. Oops, why'd I do that? So he's in Puerto Penasco. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Our next is California gull. This is one I'm curious to hear everyone's thoughts on California gull as well. Do you have affinities for this? This is a weird photo of it. Kind of a creepy mouth. California gull, way more exciting in Texas. State bird of Utah. Not sure if state bird of Utah is a point for it or against it. Unknown. More appropriately named parking lot gull. Like Cali gull a lot. Cali gull is worse than ring-billed. Ooh, we have a worse than ring-billed. Wow, I wouldn't slander any bird with such an allegation. Nests in cool alkaline lakes. High B. Okay. I love how there's different perspectives here. Like, I think it's cool that people think like high B or something. Like the immature plumage is way more than the adult. The young ones are cool. I like the brown. Yeah, these brown ones. And the brown ones with the pink bills. I like. That's a cool plumage. I've never seen anything look like that. I think for me, I would put California gull as a low B or a high C. It's like below average gull for me. I want to put it as a C below common gull. I think is mine. So I put him at below average. They're not as good of a gull. We still there's all the good ones we're backloaded here with the good ones. And we have turns. Okay, gotta get through these. Okay, next one is herring gull. I don't know. Do people like herring gulls? I like herring gulls. I don't. It's one of those weird things. Ring-billed gull. We talked about that. We're going to talk about it again. Herring gull. There's something about herring gulls that I enjoy. Maybe it's just like, to me, they're like the quintessential gull. They're just like the average one. Oh, interesting. F tier for you. I like herring gulls because they're not ring bells. Green herring. You know what green herring? I just VIP'd you. I agree with that too much. You're perfect. You're preaching such wisdom. You deserve it. We got a D from Verm. Herring gull is C. Vega is B. I think herring is low C. An old bird who loves when people send him herring gull photos. No way. That's such a hilarious such a hilarious niche. Oh yes, I am the birder who writes about herring gulls. Write paragraphs from one photo about the gull. Wow, man, that would be a great stream. We just get one dude, put him in front of a camera, and just have people send him herring gull photos, and he just talks about herring gulls on the stream all the time, just telling stories. That would be so funny. We got a herring gull low C. Herring gull's a nice bird anytime we get in Austin. Waste of a life. That's a bit strong. It's a bit strong. Okay. I almost have like two minds about herring gulls. Like some days I'm like frustrated by them, and other days I'm like, that's a nice bird, and I really enjoy. In breeding plumage, they're crisp, and I feel like the nice thing about herrings that ringbills don't have. Ringbills, like others were saying earlier, you get other rare birds in them. You don't get rare birds in with ringbills that often, I feel. Like every now and then you'll get a short-billed or a black-headed or something, but the herring gull flocks, that's where you get the rarities. Get a bunch of herring gulls, you're going to get some interesting stuff there. I'm going to put a herring gull high B, because sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Put high B, but I was considering low A even. I like me a herring gull. when I see a herring gull, I'm often happy to see a herring gull. I'm not like totally fed up like with a ring-billed. Psychopath. Above western. Yep, I like herring gull better than western gull. Oh, actually, that's a good point. Do I like it better than glaucous winged? I do. Glaucous winged and western, they're just they make too much nonsense. You know, they're just over there doing all sorts of things in the Pacific Northwest. And when I go gulling, I hate putting down like 800 gull spa or 800 hybrid gull shenanigans. I'm just not a fan. Herring gulls, awesome. Straight and narrow, you know? Like and look like a crisp, not these ugly winter. Look, you have Vega gull. You have this really nice, beautiful, crisp bird, bright pink legs. You got, I really like the European ones. The herring gulls have never hybridized with anything. Look at that crisp bird. That thing is nice, you know? Chef's kiss. Beautiful, beautiful creature. I'm doubling down. I like it. Okay, yeah, canceled. Hashtag canceled. Okay, the next one is Iceland gull. I really like Iceland gulls. I really like Iceland gulls. They're really nice. This one, what is this? Huh, it's a weird looking bird. Proportions are weird. Oh yeah, a crisp young Iceland gull. Just the gorgeous. I think I like Thayers. I don't think is nearly as nice as Kumlians. I really like. Yeah, look at that thing. The Kumlians and the especially like the Glaucoides, the old world ones. I'm trying to think. I don't think I have too many. But yeah, look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. Some Thayers can be nice. I think in general, others are better. But some nice looking birds right there. I would put, I don't know, I really like Iceland gulls. I think Iceland gull beats out kittiwake for me, but I don't think quite makes it to S. I don't know, what are folks saying? Yeah, I'm feeling high A as well. Kumlian's A, Thayer's beautiful. I don't know, I like Thayer's. Maybe part of it's like always living in a part of the country where you always yearned for the Thayers. But I like that. Yeah, Glaucoides is amazing. Kumlian's is amazing. Yeah, so for folks who aren't super familiar with the different Iceland gulls, there's three main subspecies. One is Glaucoides, that is the one that you have in Europe, and it's the daintiest, roundest head, smallest bill, palest wings. Then you have Kumlians, which is the one that you get in most of the northeastern United States, which has can be almost pure white or just have a little bit of dusky grayishness like that. And then you have Thayers that can almost approach a herring gull in the amount of black on the wing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, made it through Iceland. Next one is lesser black-backed. Ooh, this is one that I'm actually really curious about. How do people feel about lesser black-backed gull? I have very strong opinions about lesser black-backed gull, personally. I actually think I have very strong feelings about them. Oh, we have a mid. A B or a C. Interesting. I have to agree. Well, I want to see if there's a few others. Wow, love only gets you a low A. Man, what is S then? If low A is love. All caps love. Never been not excited to see one. I'm sorry, Jay Frost. If you don't put ivory, we'll get there soon. But if you don't put ivory gull in S tier, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to have a conversation. This could be challenging. The B for lesser blackback gull. Okay, so I have to agree. I feel similarly to Phobetria Luke in this one, where I love lesser blackback gull, and it's one of those things I can't quite put my hand or put my finger on why. Like I don't know exactly what it is that I love, but there's just actually this is an ugly one. I don't love that one. Must have more. Let me find one that I love. Where is one that I love? Don't I have any good photos? Oh, this is hurting my case. I want like a good photo of him. I mean, this one's even nice. There's just something about like the shape, and I think it's the long body and the color of the back. There's something about it. I really like them. And I have to admit, the fact that I'm hunting for a good one is making me doubt my own sanity. I really like the young ones too. Like that really crispness in the young ones. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. I should also. I'm gonna move this here. Make sure I'm giving photo credit to folks. Brendan. Brendan's a good guy. Okay. I love lesser blackback gulls. I have to admit, I was actually considering like high A or even low S for lesser blackback gull, but the photos didn't quite do it for me. So I'm gonna put them in mid A. I think I actually like yellow. I like yellow-footed better. I like black-tailed better. I'm gonna put them here. I think this is where they live for me. I do like me a lesser blackback though. Oh, now speaking of cute. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. Is that not adorable? Is that not adorable? This is so good. This is not a bird I've ever seen. This is a bird I really want to see. But part of my love for kittiwakes might have to put this into S tier. This might be a low S tier. One of the things that's really cool too, like to me, is how like specifically adapted they are. Like it's a kittiwake that's just the northern Pacific. It's just like on these islands. They have these giant eyes because they're adapted for hunting at night. I believe is why they have that. Like they're super cool. They're unique. They're adorable. They're rare. I think red-legged kittiwake is a low S. I think they are just look at that. Look at that. It lives on this cliff. Could you do that? I don't think so. I don't think you could be really look at those legs. Here's black-legged kittiwake. Pretty cool. These like they're dropping it even lower. It's like getting their it's like they got their car lowered. And look at that. The serious mood right there. Giving a little bit of side eye. They got some attitude. I think I'm putting them low. Look, they bellow, they scream. Even that's cute somehow. It's like angry cute. Oh my god, yeah, looking at these, this is an S tier bird. This is an S tier bird. And that's the thing, like, it doesn't even have to be like S tier, and this is a great bird. This is like one of the greatest birds. This is S tier, for sure. That's awesome. Wow, now I really want to go to Alaska. Okay, that's going in S. Below Hermans, though. For sure. Below Hermans. But man, what a bird. Gotta go. Have folks here seen red-legged kittiwake? It's look at the map. Their whole world range is just breeding in the islands of the Aleutians, and then you get them occasionally on the west coast of the U.S. and northeastern Asia. Oh man, all you Alaska folks, West Coasters. Someday. Okay, we're getting close to through gulls. Kind of close. Oh, the next one. I love the next one. This is one we've talked about on stream a lot. It's something to look out for. Slaty-backed gull. This is another one. I don't know if it's like the mystique of it, of like looking for it, or if there's something about it. I really like the contrast of the dark back with the big white and the pink legs. Some of them are really dark like this. I don't know. What do you all feel about slatybacks? I like the head streaking too. The shawl, the streaky shawl. Oh yeah, these are good birds. They look good in all lights. They got the kind of dots here. Man, we got no strong feelings about slatybacks. I'm surprised. I thought Verm would be like shouting mid or something. The young ones are nice too. Nice patterns. They're not the most amazing though. They don't totally blow my mind. I would put this high B. Oh, yep. Yeah. I didn't see your message before doing that, Luke, but yes, I agree. Better than herring gull. I'll give that much for herring gull. They're not better than slatyback gull. Okay, next one, glaucous gull. I like glaucous gull. I'm excited for the turns, to be honest. Glaucous gull. I don't think glaucous gull is better than Iceland gull though. Like, even though they both have like the white wings and they look pretty cool, and I love the white winged gulls, I think Iceland gull just has some cuteness to some degree. Yeah, Rob, they do love dumps. I think glaucous would be definitely not this high. Maybe high B, I think, again, for me. Like, glaucous is cool, but it doesn't blow me away. Maybe like above slaty-backed, I think. I think I like glaucous better than slaty-backed. But I think I like these more. I don't think it's an A. I think it's a high B. High B. High B. Oh, the next one is the seagull. Larus marinus itself. The largest gull in the world. What a title. I wish I had a title, some superlative like this. Greater blackbacked is S. 100,000% S. The best gull. Did not expect this. I have to admit that great blackback gulls are epic. They are super impressive. But like, look here, notice how they tower over the sad ring-billed gulls that are so sad because they're not great blackback gulls. Like, you can see the regret and sorrow in these eyes, and just the monstrosity here. I think for me, I don't think they're S tier, but they're really cool. I think I'm impressed at what they do. Like, here's a good example. I don't really want to look at that too much because some folks might not be a big fan of that, but they do some pretty serious things. But they can also be really cute. Look at that. They hunt ducks. They apparently can drive away and even kill foxes and coyotes that go after their nests, which is pretty bonkers. S tier sandwich stealer. I like that. But they also have a cute side, you know, they have a vulnerable side. I think great black-backed gull, the seagull itself. Ooh, that's an interesting question. What's better, lesser black-backed gull or great black-backed gull? Man, these make me existential. Who am I? What do I value in life? Why do I feel this way? I thought that it was lesser. I think one of my big takeaways, I thought I liked lesser blackback gull more than I do. So I've thought about this. I'm disappointed that Skua is in the wrong family for this. Yeah, we could just do a Skua tier list that would be really easy. We just pull up all the photos, put them all in S, put all Jaegers, all Skuas in S, and then call it a stream. That'd be pretty funny. We'll do that sometime. I'm not sure if I like them better than lessers. I think I like lessers better. Group blackback gull is definitely not a. It's definitely above a B. It's not an S. It's an A. It's an A somewhere for me. I really do like Mew gulls. Short-billed gulls are still Mew gulls to me. I'm gonna put at the bottom of A. I think for me. I think this is where it lives. If it's right here, it's probably gonna intimidate the short-billed gull. Group blackbacks are epic though. Like when I see them, I respect them. You know, it's like, good on you. You get superlatives. You got the superlatives in class. None of the others, we haven't seen any gull that's had a superlative so far yet. We might see in some of the cool ones, in some of the upcoming ones. But, superlative gull. Okay. Ivory gull, S tier. That's easy. We can look at photos of ivory gull just because I want to see ivory gull. But S tier, better than anything we've looked at so far, for sure. Just one of the purest slices of the Arctic that's ever existed. It's like you took a fragment of the North Pole and gave it life and wings. And oh, look at the young. I've still never seen a young one. Oh, and this is Steve's photo too. Steve's a friend of mine. Man. Like, look at that thing. Look at that thing. There's something, it's almost like a spiritual experience when you see an ivory gull. You see one. I've only seen adults. I've seen 3 adults, 2 adults. I've seen 2 adults. One of them was 15 minutes from my house, and I went and I saw it like 7 days in a row, and it was just amazing. And yeah, this bird. Look at that thing. And the bill, these subtle shades of blues and yellows. And it's pure. It's like, it's the most pure thing. S tier. Absolutely S tier. Sabin's gull, also S tier. But where in S? Where in S? Man, I should have spaced out these good ones. God. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. How is that a real thing? And the young birds too. Incredible scaling, beautiful wing patterns, and then yeah, just the candy corn bill. I one of the things that I love is this subtle black edge to the gray hood. Isn't talked about a lot. And then when they call, they grumpy. I don't think. Have I said how many times have I said crispness, Seth, or crisp? Gulls are crisp. They're put together nicely. Look at that. Thing's crisp. Crispy boys. I think this is better than Heermann's gull, but I don't think it's as good as ivory gull. There's something just like sacred about ivory gull. Ivory gull, and then we're going to talk about the pink one pretty soon. We're almost at the pink one. But Sabin's, I don't think, is as good as ivory gull. That's my take. I don't know. What do you all think for Sabin's? J Frost is definitely all about the Sabin's. But I don't know. After your take on ivory gull, I don't know. I don't know how much can take from that. Sabin's is pretty incredible. No strong feelings on Sabins. Okay. Everyone must agree. Okay, Bonaparte skull. I like bonies. I actually really like these juvenile Bonapartes that have the brownish wash above. There's something really nice. I think I actually like the winter ones more than the summer ones. Like just these really nice, beautiful, clean lines. I think the oh yeah, there's a really nice juvenile. The dark heads actually kind of ruin it for me. I don't like the full breeding plumage Bonapartes as much as the winter ones, personally. But they're really nice. Okay, that's cool. If I'd seen them like that, that would be really cool. Cute. Yeah, where does this go? I think it's definitely an A somewhere. I would put it here, I think. Oh, actually, oh man, I might bump it up. One of the things that I love about Bonapartes is, I don't know if you all have ever seen this, but you can get these really big flocks of Bonaparte's gulls that will all hang out together, and when they group up, they'll be really vocal, and so you'll have them calling. And sometimes I've seen this in Quebec at Tadoussac. I'm curious if there's a video of this. I need to get video of it if I'm going to be back there this spring. They'll feed in shallows by like shuffling their feet basically to stir stuff up and then pick it. So there's like this flock of 3,000 Bonaparte skulls that's normally there, and they're all just like doing this little shuffly dance and all calling, and it's very endearing. And I'm a big fan of it. Would highly recommend. Black-headed gull. Let's look at black-headed gull. This is when I want opinions from chat before giving mine as well. Curious if folks think about it. Black-headed gull. Like a Bonaparte's, but a little bit bigger. Red bill and legs. The Bonaparte skull of the old world. Super common in Eurasia. Less common in North America. Does everyone have any strong feelings? Name is a bit too on the nose. So someone wants less descriptive bird names. That's worrisome, Rob. If you find a new species by some vocal analysis, I'm going to be scared now. I would say that these are not great. I don't really like them. They're fine, but they're great. They're not as good as Bonaparte's. I would put them C tier. I think worse than Kamchatka gull, but better than California gull. I think they're not great. The next one, however, little gull, is a totally different story. In breeding plumage, they are the picture of cuteness and crisp perfection. They get like pure white upper wings, and then this incredible black underwing, just like almost jet black, almost all the way through. Look at that. Just beautiful, crisp, stunning. I think little is S tier, personally. These young ones are really incredibly boldly marked. There's got to be a photo of one in flight. Yeah, look at that. Super gorgeous pattern. These really subtle intricacies. So many gorgeous feathers. That one's actually really cool. Oh, Pete Flood. Yeah, just like, they're just so cool. Look at that. A bird that can look as amazing and crisp and cool as that, and then have this stunning... Yeah, they can be pink. Oh my god. Look at that thing. Look at that thing. What a great world we live in. In Idaho. That's really cool. I think it's an S tier. I think it's better than red-legged kittiwake, too. I think I would say. I think it's better than red-legged kittiwake. I think the combination, you have everything from the young birds to the adult birds. They nest in colonies too, little gulls. I've seen them in Finland, and they'll like they nest in the middle of marshes on little islands, and you'll just get these big flocks of gorgeous, stunning pink black-winged little gulls. Big fan. Okay, the home stretch. Last 3 gulls. Better than Heermans? I don't know about better than Heermans. I think I like Heermans better. Heermans is just amazing. Okay, speaking of amazing, the pink one. The pink beast. The pink beast. Ross's gull. The other gem of the Arctic next to ivory. The smallest bill, the roundest head, the nicest collar, the pinkest bird, and so little known, so rarely seen. Chin strap beard on double crest. That just like ruined Ross's gull for me. The chin strap gull. It doesn't come that close. Perfect in every plumage. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice bird. That's a really nice bird. This is obviously S tier. I don't know if anyone's arguing for anything else, but this is definitely S tier. Whoa. That's a crazy looking one. The only one I've seen was like, it's this one. It was like several hundred miles inland in the middle of some mountains on a frozen lake in January. And it was like, whoa, that's really cool. Yeah, first time you saw one of those landmarks you hope to always remember. Same for me. Pretty sure I'll always remember seeing this bird. But now, the big question for me, and I've actually never had to make this decision before in my life, is ivory or Ross's gull the better gull? I don't know. I don't know. I don't actually know. I don't know. I think they are kind of tied. Like there's just so many different things. I mean, to me, the thing of the ivory is, to me, it is this like sliver of purity and just like Arctic perfection. And Ross's has the pinkness, it has the delicacy and the rarity. And the thing that's cool about the Rosses that I like is I really like the adult ones, and I like the young ones. They both look really cool. I gotta put one up to the left of the other one up here. I gotta do it. I think it's Ross's. I think. But okay, this is what I think is. I think for me, it'll be shaped by my experiences with this bird in my life. I've had one good experience basically with both. But I really want to go see a Ross's breeding colony. That's one of my like top wanted global things. I think I'm gonna put Ross's above. But I don't really know. I don't really know. That was hard. It's painful. Yeah, this is a pretty skewed distribution. I guess I like gulls. I haven't even gotten to turns yet. There aren't many turns though. I have to go see an ivory breeding colony to compare. Okay. Fine, I guess I'll do that. If you insist, I'll have to do that. Laughing gull. This is probably another polarizing one. What do people think about laughing gulls? Is this a pest? Is this a nuisance? Is this a thing of beauty to cherish? Is this a thing to use emotes for? That is a pretty great emote. Thing of beauty. Okay, we got a thing of beauty going on. really like laughing gulls. I think they are very, very attractive. Really dapper birds. Really nice blending of stuff. Nice hood. Nice eyes. Nice bill. And I actually love the noise. The noise, I feel, turns some people out. It's very, like, evocative of summer to me. I think it's an A, but I don't like it better than most A things. I think I like them better than... Man, I'm going to put it here. This is painful. Okay. Keep this cranking. It's getting later. Franklin's gull. I think Franklin's gull is better than laughing gull. I would say. Does anybody think laughing is better than Franklin's? I think Franklin's is better. A little bit cuter. A little bit prettier. Nice pattern. Nice hood. I think better than laughing. Oops. But I think they're right next to each other. Okay. So that's the gulls. This is our gull list here. Franklin's gull, high A, low S. I do really like Franklin's gulls. I love the big flocks when you get a bunch of them together and they're bright pink and their breeding colonies are really cool. We'll bump them up one more. Cool. So that's the gulls. And now turns. There's many fewer turns than gulls. So this should be quicker. But turns will be kind of cool. And I was hoping, like, feels like gulls are the season we're coming from and turns of the season we're going to. So this should be fun. We're going to start off with the tropical terns. And so there's a pair of these that we'll look at. This is bridled first. And so bridled and sooty are quite similar. There's subtleties about the tail pattern that I don't even remember. I'm sure someone else here does. And then bridled, the eye line goes behind the eye. Sooty stops in front. And the upper part is color as well. Bridled terns don't do it for me a lot, I have to admit. I don't know. What do others feel? Are these like, oh my god, this is super cool? They look fast. I like that. They look fast. They are fast. Terns are fast. Those long, pointed wings. That's a nice shot. I don't love... looking at these, actually like them more. I think bridled tern is like high B or low A to me. I just really don't love them. I'm gonna put it the top of B. Come on, top of B. Okay, the next one is their in many times sister species, where a lot of the times where you see bridled terns, you see sooty terns. But sooty terns, the white doesn't go behind the eye. There's some different tail pattern that, again, I don't really remember, and they have this jet black dark top. The thing that I love about sooty terns is the juvenile sooty terns look super cool. Like, look at this thing. It's just like this dark, sooty, incredibly fast looking bird that has star-studded feathers on the top. I'm a big fan of that. I really like juvenile sooty terns. I think they're cooler as adults as well. That's a nice bird. I like this a lot better than bridled. Super cool. They both nest in big colonies. I'm gonna put sooty tern. Super villain. I like that. I'm gonna put sooty tern. Sooty tern's pretty good for me. I'm gonna put it here. I like sooty terns. Sooty terns are super fun. Oh, now we're gonna do next fun one. I'm gonna put this next to that. So noddies are really cool. These big weird floppy terns. They're like, if you've ever seen them, the way they fly is really weird. They have this like strange kind of rolling flight, and they have these huge tails. Um, make sure we can find a picture of the tail. The tails are like the weirdest thing. These massive, really weird, really weird tails. None of these really capture it. Big, floppy, strange tail things. They're remarkably different. They're really cool, actually. I like noddies. I'm going to put this brown noddy. Man, I have to admit, I think merging both of these together, it's hard to do gulls and terns next to each other. It's like I'm kind of just doing the terns relative to the terns. The idea was to kind of like put all the larids together, but I think I'll just keep it to smaller groups in the future. The fade, they do have a sweet fade. The other one is black noddy. It's kind of even more frosted tail, frosted head, and they're pretty cool. They're darker. They're more even more super villain. Long dagger bill. I like black noddies better. Man, which means again we're piling a lot of things high. I'll put that at the top here. Looks stabby. I like your takes, green herring. Looks fast, looks stabby. Oh, the next one. I have strong feelings about this bird. What do y'all feel about this? Before you say what you feel, this is what they do when they're resting. This is not dead, but when they're resting, their bill is so heavy they just lay their head down and just kind of lay down. Just lay down, because why not? And they do this. Water cutters. Their bills are slightly curved, which is kind of cool. S for weird points. They have these really cool ridges on the bill as well. I think they are totally S, and everyone here agrees. I think they're like mid S. I don't think they're as amazing as the most amazing gulls. One of the things that's really cool, and we looked at it on stream a little while ago too, they fish a lot of the time at night. I got some thermal video of them fishing at night, which was really cool. And so they skim along the surface, and these are all fish trying to escape from the skimmer. I think you were here for this, Luke. And man, they're just so cool. They're so like specifically adapted and do such cool things that can't help but love them. You gotta love it. Okay. Got that. Oh man, we got another good one. My main takeaway from all this is there's a lot of really cool birds in the world. It's an unfortunate photo for. Oh yeah. Oh, I remember this photo. This photo, I remember. I know Ryan. Should see if he's around this spring. And I remember seeing this photo when I was like getting started with birds and bird photography, and like this specific photo, I was like, wow, I want to get a photo like this someday. I still don't have one like this, but man, that's such an awesome photograph. The very moment of transfer, the prey item from one prey member to the other. That is such an incredible photo. And yeah, what an awesome bird. Like, to me, I think white-winged tern, which isn't in the purview of our region, I think white-winged tern is like top 5 birds for me in the world. So I might be a little bit biased, but to me black tern is S tier. Like, I just love black terns. They're just incredible. I think we need someone more cynical to do this. We need some more C's and D's. I need to feel like I do about ringbills, about more things. Is there better than little gulls? I think they're better than little gulls. No, I think little gulls are better. I don't know what I think. Caspian tern. Caspian terns are cool. They sound like dinosaurs. If you've never heard of Caspian tern, highly recommend it. Literally sounds like a dinosaur. Super cool. Very pretty in flight. Nice. Black there. Big, heavy. Largest tern in the world. We got another superlative. We're good. In fact, they might belong next to or near the other superlative. I want to put the biggest together. I think Caspian terns are better than great black gulls, but largest in the world can hang out together. They're cool. I don't adore them. This next royal tern. Royal tern. Royal terns are cool. Caspians are very startling. Caspian's your favorite vagrant here last year. Oh, very cool. How about royal versus Caspian? Not sure about that. I think Caspian's better. I think Caspians are so loud. Caspians are just so loud. One of the things I like about Caspians too is how the young and adults have a different call. Not so crazy about the hairdo. Got a hairstyle critic here. I kind of like the hairdo. You know, they're going for it. They're trying something new. It's banded. That's cool. I don't think I like them as much as Caspians though. I think they're kind of average. Royal terns are cool, but not like mind blowing. Like orange beak more. Okay, we got a fan of the royal. Okay. If you like the orange, Caspian does big better and elegant does orange better. Definitely agree with that. But if you want one that really does orange, oh yeah, sorry, I misread your thing because that was exactly what I was gonna say. Elegant tern. Now this is a tern that like has taken everything that a royal tern does and made it cool. I feel. You know, you got the hairdo, you got the orange bill. Elegant's like, let's just make it all longer. We got a longer bill. The hairdo's shaggy. They mean business. Oh, there's some cool ones here. Look at that. Look at that thing. That is really cool. That's a really cool photo. At a pier in Orange County, California. That is crazy. That's awesome. Sometimes they flip upside down. This bird is broken. It's defective. Cool birds. I really like them. I think I have some royal elegant comparison photos in here, if I remember correctly. I thought I got some. Maybe I don't. They're all just elegance. But I really like that bill. I like these winter ones almost that have this like yellow to orange fade. That are pretty cool. Oh, maybe the comparison one's under a royal tern. Anyway. I think this is much better. I think elegant's better than Caspian tern. I really like elegant terns. I've only seen them a few times. I'd put them like sooty tern. I think they're better than sooty tern. I think I'd put him here. Where would you all put elegant? Where's the spot? I think that's a good spot for him. Oh man, looking at the rest of them, most of these are above average. We're not getting much love for the low part here. High A. Can we get a high A? Okay, sandwich tern's the next one. Sandwich terns I really like. I like better than royals. I think I like better than Caspians. I love the yellow tipped bill. They have a lot of personality. They're really elegant. I like the silveriness of them. I'm gonna put these in low A. I think sandwich tern's better than lesser black-backed gull. Least tern. What do we got for least tern? These are pretty cute. These are pretty cute. They're tiny. Have you all seen least terns before? Least terns are tiny. I'd love to have a comparison shot of some of these. Oh wow, it's a cool photo. Hey, it's my beach. The beach I grew up birding on. There's actually, I wonder, is Ryan's photo in here? There's a photo, a very specific photo of Lee's Tern that went viral on like the general internet. Let me see if I can find it. Did you take it down? This one. This is my friend Ryan's photo, and this photo, people like cut it out and made a meme out of it, and it went like, this was in like the early days of internet memery, and I don't know, it got like 30 million views on Facebook like 8 years ago or something, which back then was like huge. Yeah, Seth, you've probably seen it memed. Yep. This is my buddy Ryan's photo. It's pretty adorable. Made it big on the internet. Don't think I've seen Lee sitting with other terns. Yeah, they don't sit with other terns super often. Even when there's like a mud flat with a bunch of species of terns on it, they'll often just sit on them on their own, like hanging out alone. They're pretty cool. Man, all these terns are good. I think in the future I'm going to try and pick like a baseline one and then have everything relative to that. But no, because some groups of birds I feel like I wouldn't like as much. But this is just a good bird. It's just a good bird. Like I do like sandwich terns more, I think. These terns can get a little bit annoying. I'll put them here. At least settling with ring builds. So tiny. Ooh, gull-billed tern. This is a tern I feel like I forget about. Do you all like remember gull-billed terns? I feel like just like forget about them. But every time I remember them, I'm happy. They make really cool noises too. They make this kind of like chuckling laugh. Old news. Yeah, we're past the gulls now. Be cool if there's a tern-billed gull. I really like gull-billed terns. None of these photos really do them that much justice. Yeah, they're just like, I don't know, they're clean. They're really clean. I like them. They're the place where I am now. There's some in the marsh, right nearby too. Here's a nice one. So I get to appreciate them a lot. They have a nice quality of gray. I think they're high A. Again, I really like gull-bills. Yeah, Verm, I agree. I really like gull-bills. I think they're on par with naughties, honestly. Forster's tern I don't love. Forster's tern is one that I think is mid. I do like the eye patch and stuff, but they're not like incredible. They're cool. They're there for you when you need them. But I put them like low B. Maybe even upper C. I'll put them upper C. Just I gotta be mean to one tern, right? Gotta be mean to one tern. That's my excuse. I'm sorry, Forster's tern. Arctic tern. I like Arctic terns. The leg to body ratio is ideal. I gotta get a photo of Arctics or something else. Oh my god. Look at that. Why is the fish doing that? That's pretty adorable. I love that. I love this looks like a disapproving look on the adult. It's like, come on, do something about this. That's pretty adorable. And they just have, yeah, really beautiful, gorgeous tails. And then the cutest, tiniest little legs. Oh, they're really, really cool. Arctic. I like Arctic tern. Arctic tern's up here. Okay, just a few more. Common tern. We're almost at the end. Common terns, I have like nostalgia around them. Like my intro that I play every time, there's like the common tern noises that you hear, and that's like my favorite place when I was growing up. So I'm gonna put them at like a a mid B, mid high B, mid to high B. Nostalgia purposes. And then the last two, Aleutian Tern, which I have never seen. Or actually, no, that's a complete lie. I've seen, but I haven't photographed. They're really cool. I really like the gray below, the gray above. Really striking birds, and they have a cool thing where they're only here and they go winter in places where there's very few birders. They actually winter. This is one that always feels surprising to me. They breed throughout like Alaska and the Arctic, and they spend the winter in tropical Indonesia, and Southeast Asia, like in these shallow tropical, reef-filled waters that are just like so different from the Arctic waters where they summer in. Like most birds that are way in the Arctic go down to the Antarctic, like Arctic tern and Jaegers and stuff like that. And I think in general, a lot more birds do that than do what Aleutian terns do. So they're pretty cool. I would put them. They're really cool birds, but I don't see them that often. I'll put them somewhere up here in A. I have to admit, I'm just kind of throwing stuff in places now. White tern's cool, but this is one I've never seen, which is points against it for me. But it's a totally insane, unique, cool bird that is frankly probably S tier. If I'm honest. If I'm being honest with myself. They have the world's most amazing nests too. Oh my god. Yeah, that's S tier. Right? That's too perfect. They so this is a white tern nest. Basically, they pick a tree branch and they just find a tiny little like scoop in the tree branch and just lay an egg in that tiny little depression in the branch, and they just like sit on the egg on the branch, and then it hatches out, and then the baby just sits on the branch as well. It's not a very secure nest. There's literally often nothing, literally no effort put into the nest. But they're really cool. That's adorable. And they're tropical island ones. So in US and Canada, the only place where they are is Hawaii. But they're throughout tropical Pacific and Indian and Atlantic. But yeah, really cool birds. Yeah, they have the big eyes, herring, because I believe they're largely nocturnal. Or at least feed nocturnally. Yeah, and just such bizarre proportions. The big wedge-shaped pointy bill, the blue feet. All that. I think it's an S tier bird. I would love to see. I'm going to put that up here in the middle. Boom. There we go. We did it. We ranked all the gulls and terns of North America. It's we did it. We did it as a team.